everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Glossy Philosophy. My name is Jansen Bidman and today you are tuned in for a what to wear for holiday edition. Today we are talking all things holiday. It is right around the corner and in fact tomorrow is a holiday. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody here. Originally I was going to post this video the following week, but if you are like me, your holiday starts right away and you have events coming up maybe this weekend or even right away in December. So I wanted to make sure if you saw anything that you really loved or inspired you, that you were able to get it, especially if you're ordering online during the fun weekend of shopping that is coming up this weekend. I also wanted to make sure that you got the best deal possible because all of these things that they're still in stock will go on sale this weekend. So let's get started with the 5 kind of trends that are hitting holiday. We have sparkle. You know, you can go head to toe sparkle. We have a couple shine options, luxe fabrics in velvet and satin, and then of course plaid. So let's just start with what I'm wearing right now. This is obviously going to be the sparkle part of that trend. It is a full sparkle dress and it is so fun. If you have a gala or something that you really need to get dressed up for, or you just want to get dressed up, maybe this is even for New Year's, a New Year's celebration or a special birthday or something like that. Something head to toe in sparkles is a great way to go. Now, the fun thing about this dress, which is from LOFT, and in fact, a lot of this rack is from LOFT because their holiday is just blowing my mind. It is so good. This dress is in a chocolate brown. So typically we think this year or this time of year of going with black, silver, gold, but I love that there's a little bit of a twist. And it is in a really rich chocolate brown. It is fully lined and it has long sleeves. So even if it is cooler outside, you have that sleeve to keep you a little bit warm. If we think about it, sequins don't breathe very well like a cotton, so it will be pretty warm, especially if you add tights like I did. I added a dark brown tight, also from LOFT, and they are opaque, so there's not a lot of sheer feeling going on here. We're pretty opaque head to toe. I'm fine with that because I'm from the Midwest. I live here and it gets cold. It gets cold around holiday time and I want to make sure that I'm warm, especially if I'm wearing something a little bit shorter and that has a little bit of a back cutout. So just think about that as we are going through the rack. What fits with your lifestyle, what fits with your weather climate, and just what makes you feel comfortable. If I lived in a warmer climate, I would probably go with more of a sheer tight. You could try a black sheer, that could be really cool. You could even try to find a nude pantyhose, but maybe in a darker color if you want to match more with the dress. But I think it just elongates the leg a little bit more, especially because we are going with something really shiny. Now remember, shiny things take up a lot of visual space. So even though there is a little bit of ruching here, which is kind of giving a little bit of draping, which is nice for this area, especially around holiday time when there's lots of goodies to be eaten and shared, you are kind of, you know, you're just like a walking glow ball, which is really fun. But if you want to elongate the body, I would definitely try to find, again, either a tight or a pantyhose in a dark brown that will go with the dress. So that is option 1. Now, going into more of a shine detail, maybe you aren't going to a function that requires so much shine or sparkle in your life and you want to do sparkle more on your makeup or on your nails, or it's just not your vibe, then I'm going to recommend a dress. Again, this is from Loft and it is a beautiful dress. So they have a really nice cinching on both sides. You can really make it fit the body really nicely. And it has a little bit of a detail up here. You can absolutely undo this gold button. Just give yourself a little bit of a longer neckline, especially since this dress is on the longer side. But as you can see, as I'm turning it in the lights and also in the modeling shots, it just catches the light really beautifully and kind of in an unexpected shine going through here. It also reminds me of like a very Sugar Plum Fairy theme. So if you're going to the ballet, if you're going to the theater for something kind of Christmassy, but you don't want to wear a darker color, or maybe it's more of a daytime event, something like this could be really, really nice. And again, a little unexpected, because usually we're going for the reds, we're going for the blacks, we're going for the navies. Sometimes it's nice to just lighten it up or have one option of lightening up the holiday, especially again if it's not an evening event. What are you going to wear with this to make it just pop a little bit more? You're going to grab that faux fur vest that we talked about a few weeks ago, because yes, it is still amazing and it is still incredible. This pairs beautifully with this dress as well as shorter dresses. I would not put it with the sequin dress, but I would put it with a few other dresses that I have on the rack. So it's a very versatile vest. It might not feel like that originally, but I've even worn it with denim and just like a button-up shirt, and I thought it was really, really cool. My other shimmer option is going to be a skirt option, and this is selling like hot cakes because it is so beautiful. It is in this really light gold color. It's a pleated skirt. We're seeing pleated skirts everywhere. If you can't snag the Loft one, then I know J. Crew has one. I'm sure Nordstrom and Bloomies have one as well. This is just a really, really beautifully done metallic pleated skirt. Now, in order not to make this too dressy, again, if we're thinking like, we're thinking dressy, we're thinking holiday, but maybe we're not thinking quite so glamorous, quite so sparkly, I would just go with a more fitted sweater on the top and something that just feels almost like cashmere, or is cashmere if you are able to. So this is also from Loft, and it feels like just the softest sweater, and it feels like heaven when you put it on. It has the 3-button detail, so it does kind of take down the skirt a little bit, makes it a little bit more on the casual side. But again, sometimes we have those afternoon or early evening events where we feel like wearing something like this isn't really appropriate. So having both of these options for maybe a tea, maybe a concert that's in the afternoon, again, going to the ballet, but maybe going a little bit earlier, or you just want to lighten up your holiday look this year, these are some really fun options, going kind of monochromatic, going with a shimmer, going with peaches and pinks and lighter golds. What are we wearing on our feet for both of these? I'm going to keep it a little bit more casual, and I'm going to grab my Dolce Vita short boot because again, it's in suede, so it's a very seasonal friendly fabric, especially if you spray it, but it just goes with everything without making it too dressy. If I wanted to dress it up, something that's really hot again are the Mary Janes, and I would do it in a patent leather, probably in a gold, or a berry color, and a velvet would be just so good as well. With a skirt, you could go with something like a buckle detail, and that would be really, really beautiful. And then we start getting into a little bit more darker, because of course we are going to have those evening events as well, or those occasions like the galas or business get-togethers where it does last into the evening. So again, when you're trying to figure out what you are going to wear, think about the venue, think about the people that you are gathering with, and 100% think about your own comfort level of dress. If this feels too much, maybe going with something that is all velvet is more your style, because velvet will still catch the light really beautifully and give you some really pretty dimension, but it's definitely not as showy as a full sequin dress. So this one again is from Loft. It has a really nice waist detail. It doesn't look like much on the rack, but on the body it fits like a glove, and it's again, it's a dream to wear with tights, so comfortable. And then you can decide with the shoes. With a dress like this that's on the shorter side, you can go really fun with the shoes. You can go with knee-high boots, you can go with suede, you can go with velvet again if you want to, although that could get a little heavy with the velvet. You could even do really fun pops of neon with your accessories if you're going somewhere kind of funky, or like an art museum or something like that. That would be really fun. If you need a little extra warmth, or you just are feeling like, you know, you want a little extra something, adding in that faux fur vest really adds another layer of texture and also just fun. It's almost kind of whimsical, right? If you are going somewhere for New Year's Eve and let's say you wore this for another occasion with the vest, but you want to get a couple uses out of this dress, then pairing it with a rhinestone studded belt or a really fun belt is a different way to put a twist on the same dress and get lots and lots of uses out of this. This is why I like a dress, a black dress in a fun luxe fabric, because you can wear it in so many different ways. And again, because it's in velvet, it's not showy, it's not calling too much attention to you, but you look amazing and you can really play with your accessories. So good one for all my accessory girls out there. If we want to go a little bit more on the playful side or just full on traditional holiday, we are thinking about that red plaid. Now, BODEN has this incredible red plaid maxi dress. So if this is your jam, I would head over to BODEN and check out that dress because it truly is gorgeous. This is a dress I got last year from LOFT and I still love it. And I still think it's really fun and flirty. It's one of their swing dresses. So very, very forgiving and very just, again, fun. This is a great one, again, for an afternoon get-together or maybe a family get-together where it's not quite so formal. It's a great one for Christmas Eve or even Christmas, again, if it's not full on sequin. You could absolutely wear a shorter swing dress and a plaid with the faux fur vest for a completely different look. A little bit more on the casual side than going with a blazer, but it still works and is still very holiday appropriate. A swing dress in a plaid is another great way to go to get those multi-uses out. There are lots of plaid dresses on LOFT right now and also just out there in the internet, but I do find that the LOFT swing dresses are really fun. I personally like to go up a size just to give myself a little bit of extra length in the swing dresses. If I go with my traditional dress size, then I find that they run a little short on me. I'm 5'7", but I have a long torso. So just keep that in mind. You might want to order 2 sizes and return the size that doesn't work for you. My last outfit is featuring these incredible velvet pants. Again from LOFT because they're just killing it this year. So good. They have almost like these page boy buttons. It's a high waist. The buttons do not function, which I really, really like, but there are actual pockets. Again, it's a high waist. It definitely goes past or like sits around my belly button. And let me just say, if you are a mom, these are amazing. They're amazing because they're easy to care for and because they're high-waisted. And there's something magical about these pants, I swear, that just make you look like $1,000,000 and they feel so comfortable. Again, because I live in the Midwest, velvet is a must for holiday because it keeps you warm while also keeping you in the holiday spirit because it's not breathable, which is great because it's cold outside. What are we wearing on top? I went for a kind of 2000 J. Crew, Jenna Lyons inspired look. It's so, so fun. So again, this is another one where it's a little bit more, it borders that line of dressy casual because we have that luxe fabrication of the velvet and we have this really fun statement necklace, which is from J. Crew. And then I've paired it with a rails plaid shirt and then a LOFT sweater, and I think this look, it really reminds me of when Jenna Lyons was in charge of J. Crew, and I think it's really fun with these modern pieces, and it gives a nod back to her incredible styling reign while also keeping it very modern with the silhouette. With that outfit, I'm going to grab a pump because I want to see a little bit of that skin peeking through. So if it has like snowed and there's a blizzard, then I might not be wearing this outfit. I will probably go for one of the other ones where I can wear tights and boots or switch my shoes out when I get to the occasion. But if I can walk and it's still snowy, I'm totally going to wear these pumps because they're very comfortable. These are my Michael Kors Alina Flex pumps. And again, if you haven't put your feet in these and you like heels, You need to, because they are so comfortable, and especially the metallic ones seem to go with so many things, and you need to bust them out as much as you can because they are that good. And they work beautifully with a skinny and a straight pant, but especially with a skinny pant, which is what those velvet pageboy pants are. So those are your 5 inspiration outfits for holiday. Thank you guys so much for watching this holiday inspired edit. It is crazy. It is a crazy time of year, but it is also a really fun time of year. It is really the only time of year, except for maybe like a really exciting birthday or a wedding, when you can break out a lot of these fabrics. So I say just go for it. Whether you are a stay-at-home mom, whether you are in the workforce, not in the workforce, it doesn't matter. Participate in this holiday season. The vibe, the energy around everything is really fun. Find yourself a concert, find yourself a gathering of some sort and participate, because it is just really fun. It's a really fun time, and it's a really fun time to get dressed up and share your life with family and friends and the community. I do fashion videos every Wednesday, beauty videos every Friday. Next week, I'm going to break down an outfit into 3 ways and how you can get lots of uses of wear out of some of these holiday clothing items. And I'm going to continue to do that throughout December so that you don't feel like you're just buying a one and done. As much as you can, wear your outfits more than once and definitely try to repurpose them in a few different ways. So I will see you very soon for those videos. Thank you again for watching. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.